So welcome back to KiteSOFAing. It has been a few weeks since the last episode, sorry about that, but it has been a very busy few weeks. Lockdown has ended here in the UK, we've been getting back out on the water, coaching has started again. And, you know, not just busy for us, as you're watching this exclusively on the new Kite World issue 105, which actually is their first issue on their new multimedia platform. We're really excited to be part of that for this launch. But this is episode 6 of KiteSOFAing, and today we're going to be looking at the surfboard tack. So tacking a surfboard, this is a really popular technique for people to want to learn once they've kind of got the basics of surfboard riding under their belt. Maybe they've got their jibes sorted, they're catching waves, and the tack's a really important technique. It definitely helps you to be able to cover more ground a lot quicker. You're definitely going to catch more waves if you can tack really successfully, because you can get upwind that much faster. So it seems like a logical one. Now, Progression has never actually made a tacking video in our full premium video kind of format. So we thought it was a good thing here to maybe tackle one main element of it, actually the most important element of it, and that is the kite. Now, when it comes to tacking, getting that kite flying through the sky in sync properly with your body movement is the most important bit. So if you can't get the kite flying correctly, the rest of it doesn't actually matter that much. You can get the body position perfect, but if that kite's flying incorrectly, it's game over. So we're going to be laser focused on the kite flying today. Now, the great thing is the kite movement is actually pretty much the same. The fundamentals are exactly the same, whether you're doing a push tack or you're doing a roll tack. Both these tacks are really important. Different people find different ones easier to start with. I would kind of say that most people probably find the push tack easier. It's a bit easier to keep tension in the lines through the whole of the carve. With the roll tack, which actually is probably a better tack overall, because you're able to really drive the board upwind and through the whole tack. You've got to fine tune that body position, and you've got to get that kite movement like spot on, because as you roll underneath the lines, you're actually just putting a little bit of slack in, and so everything needs to be spot on. But we're not going to really go into the details of the push and the roll today. What we're going to focus on is that kite, and if you can work out the kite movement, it will be fundamentally the same for both. The great thing as well is this kite movement we're going to teach you, it's pretty much the same for when you're on a foil as well. So if you're doing any of the variations of foil tacks, the kite movement is fundamentally the same through them all. So you learn it for one, and then you can just start applying it to the rest. So it is a real feel that you need to get for it. When we do a jibe, we can see the kite the whole time. When we're tacking, the kite comes up overhead and we just lose track of it. And so it's all about feel. And that's what makes it so much more complicated. So we're going to break this down into 3 steps. This video is going to be a little bit different to the previous KiteSOFAing. You're going to see down below, each of the 3 steps is a separate video with some key points alongside it. So I want you to watch the video. Those key points alongside it are things that you can just read through, and it should reinforce what you really need to be focusing on. So right, let's kick off. Jump onto the videos below and let's start teaching you to tack.